Welcome, everybody, for Game 2 of the Guinness Six Nations here this Saturday, as we will have Wales taking on Italy from Principality Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. My name is Keith, a.k.a. the Fairweather Rugby Fan, welcoming you in, covering for the Boot Honlu. Thank you guys for having me on. Let's take a look at a couple of things here before the game. We will look at the officials. Christopher Ridley will be the referee, with Matthew Carley, Egan Cross being the fieldwood, and then the TMO official will be Mike Adamson. What could happen in this game potentially? Wales will finish in sixth no matter what, regardless of the outcome of this game. Italy could potentially cement their spot in the fourth place position. If England is unable to get any points at all, they could definitely cement it. But all bets are off. This is the final round of the Six Nations. Weather report from Cardiff looking much like the Irish, get 9 degrees. And let me get a check of the humidity. 59% humidity, winds 13 kilometers an hour. It is partly sunny for the kickoff here. As we prepare for this round, welcome in everybody wherever you are watching from. I am currently watching from beautiful Denton, Texas, USA. The Boot Honlu is covering the sevens match taking place in New York, so he has asked me to fill in for him this weekend on these matches, and I am more than obliging. For any of you guys that were wanting to reach in and potentially hear, like, hey, some Afrikaans commentary, I apologize. My Afrikaans is cock, is bliksem. It's terrible. I understand it just fine. I just don't speak it the best. Not a sellout crowd here at the stadium, but a good and full crowd here as we prepare for this final game of the Six Nations between these two sides. 2 years ago, it was a 3-point win. And that time, it was a win. I'll look at the starting forwards for Wales, as we have got Rhys Carey and Thomas Francis anchoring the captain Dewey Lake. Stephen Jenkins and Ben Carter will be the locks, with Alex Mann, James Botham, and Aaron Wainwright the back row. The backs for Wales, starting out Thomas Williams and Dan Edwards at 9 and 10. The midfield of Eddie James and Joe Hawkins, with Josh Adams, Ellis Mee, and the anchor at 15, the former NFL star Louis Rees-Zammit. Take a look at the Italian starting forwards, with Fischetti, Nicotera, and Hassa being the front row starting there. Brusa and Canone will be the locks, with Lamaro, the captain, at number 6, Zidiani at number 7, and the other Canone, Lorenzo, at number 8. The backs, we will have Fusco and Garbisi starting at 9 and 10. The midfield, dangerous midfield of Tommaso Manasello and Ignacio Brex at 12 and 13. The wings, Monty Awani and Louis Lino, and Pani will be the starting fullback. And since then, Italy have tacked on superb wins against the two Calcutta Cuppers, Scotland and England. I had predicted Italy to finish 5th in this tournament, and it looks like it will not be them finishing in 5th. But congratulations to the Azzurri getting the historic first win in history over England last week. Not a huge win, but a win nonetheless. And Wales still looking for that elusive first win of this tournament. Will they get it today? Well, let's watch together and find out. I personally have predicted no. Italy will get the win with ease today. But as the teams come out onto the field, led by their captains, I will say the stadium here, they really do the production really well with the LED lighting, the flames, everything. It's, I do think that of all the stadiums in the Six Nations, I feel like this one does it the best for games. That's just my personal opinion. Wales Reese Salmon. That is the new Reese Lightning, Reese Carey, the loose head drop after the try scored against Ireland in Dublin. Tommaso Menicelli there in the shadows, the player of the game against England a week ago. Two of the most emotional
as we prepare for the national anthems of both Italy and Wales. Lights still off in the Principality Stadium.
Stadium of Principality, Germany, Principality Stadium, sing with pride, raise the roof, this is our national anthem, in La Ferrada.
Both of these teams obviously have spent quite a bit. Well, Wales as of recently, Italy for the majority of their time in the Six Nations have kind of languished at the bottom of the tables in this tournament. But this year, obviously, Italy getting big wins over Scotland and England so far in this tournament, looking to finish this off strong with a third win and finishing a Six Nations with a winning record. A rarity, I don't think it's ever actually happened. I think they've managed to do 2 and 3. Maybe they have won 3 games in a tournament. I'll have to take a look deeper at that one. But standing in their way will be the Welsh, who really don't want to finish this tournament winless. Had a pretty close game against Ireland in the last round. I personally believe that was just Ireland not playing to the best of their ability. We obviously saw Ireland actually come out and absolutely dominate Scotland earlier today. For any of you guys there that joined me for that live, I really do appreciate it.
He had 32 tackles against Ireland, and the Dragons warrior, Aaron Wainwright, is again the number 8, Tommy Davis, the captain, and the
We get ready for kickoff from Wales. Yeah, pretty good crowd. Not a sellout, but a nice full stadium.
In the back, Alessandro Gusto returns and scored back. Roberto Manicello was voted most valuable player in round 4, and he scored one of the tries in the history-making win over England. On the Welsh bench, Graham Murray returns to the Welsh 23. Ridley, Zalotki, and Odiaksi come in. Marion scored the match-winning try last week in Rome. Alongside me is former Welsh international Philip Tullian.
Big red from last week. We all saw that try from Kerry last week. It was absolutely picturesque. Everyone enjoyed that one. But Wales back in their red jerseys, the Azzurri in their traditional blue. And we are about to get underway here from Wales. Paulo Garbisi will get it started. And we are off. Garbisi off the left boot deep to Louis Rees-Zammit. He does have it. Gets a good bit of footwork. Gets a few meters, but he is stopped. Thomas Williams out of the back of the ruck looks to kick off of the left boot. A deep driving kick, looking for territory, and he does kick it into touch. It will be a line out to Italy to start this one out. Once again, thank you guys for joining me for the second game of the Six Nations today. The line out to Italy. They do get it. Fusco.
Very important player, really, with injured throughout the campaign. We sit in the video room.
Turnover. Thomas Williams gets it. Louis Rees-Zammit. Nice, good little deep run into Italian territory. Thomas Williams out of the back of the ruck gets it to his fly half. To the prop carry from the star last week. Thomas Williams once again out of the back of the ruck. Italy trying to get possession. Ball has moved back a bit to Wainwright. The prop for Wales getting possession of the ball. Carey with it, looking to make another good run on there, but doesn't get too far out to the 22. Lots of fast lineouts. Leno is brought down at the 22-meter line. Williams gets it. Looks like he is going to offload to Dewey Lake, the captain. Still at the 22-meter line. Ninth phase. And Williams, once again, this time out to Rees-Zammit. Back out to Leno. And it went into touch. Oh, no. Italy gets possession. Garbisi looks to kick to touch, but does not make touch. Josh Adams with a nice run deep into Italian territory. Ben Carter brought down. Williams once again out of the back of the ruck. Dan Edwards with a nice carry. Alex Mann with support. Williams but back out to Edwards once again to the prop or to the captain, Dewey Lake, but he has held up by Rizzo. And they turn the ball over.
Oh, absolutely. They took their opportunities there, didn't they? Just a couple of path breaks, getting them in behind the Italian defensive line. Quick speed playing off it. But fair play to Italy. That was a good defensive.
Still no score here early in this one in the third minute. The first scrum of the match going to Italy. Garbisi will feed,
comes the Italian ball.
To get to my players. Fusco will feed the scrum to the Italians. This is way too early for you. Okay, we've already got a little bit of an injury. Fischetti for Italy, looking like he's just getting his head retaped a little bit there. Yep, busted eye. He's getting a wrap. The prop, the first scrum of the match. Let me wait to see and get the pack weights here to see who has the advantage. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Italians. No, it is Wales by quite a few kgs. We're talking like almost 100 kgs in weight, 954 to 856. And the feed in by Fusco. Italy does retain possession. Out to Carpisi, who kicks off the left boot. Montiolani will give chase, but it does go into touch, and it will be a line out for Wales.
An over-end kick, so it goes from sort of tail to tail. So it's a very accurate kick, but he almost put a bit of back spin on it because he knew exactly where he wanted it to go. That was pinpoint accuracy.
Dewey Lake with the line out. Looks to be a 5-man line out for Wales. Not wanting to commit too much to it. Lake gets it. They do get it. Jenkins brings it down. Oh, knocked on. A bunch of just bad ball handling here, but it does end up in Italy's hands. Cannone is stopped. Fusco. Carpisi off the right boot, but it does go into touch.
Yeah, delicate kick, but in that case, in contrast to the last one, he didn't get the over-end spin, so nose to tip spin, because that's what holds the ball up, sits it up. He had a bit too much on it.
So once again, a line out. Another 5-man, 6-man line out on this one. They do bring it down. It comes out quickly out of the back of the pack. Wainwright is brought down. Thomas Williams looks to kick off the right boot, and he does just that. Very high, not a lot of distance on it. Zamet does give chase, but does not get it. Leno does bring it down. Fusco. Oh, is advantage for Wales. A knock on by Italy here at the 6th minute.
A couple of years ago, they had 2 wins and a draw in their final 3 games, but neither of these sides have been penetrating on a regular basis. 13 tries between them in the championship. France have 23.
Yeah, just bad handling by the prop. Fischetti. Another scrum to come. Once again, medical staff back out on the field already early in this one. We had Fischetti with the blood wrap that we had to do earlier, and it looks like this one it is Adams. Maybe potentially a broken finger, perhaps. Not enough to take him off for the match, but he's definitely getting that looked at by the medical staff.
Murray there just on the sideline, eager to get his opportunity, a chance to prove a point. Very much the informed player of last year's Six Nations. The only sort of exciting moments for Wales are quite often produced by that man, but as new management has come in under the likes of Steve Tandy, he's fallen to the wayside.
To the squad for Louis Hennessy today is Blair Murray, over New Zealand Schools player.
Scrum 2, Wales.
So good position here for Wales in which to attack this.
Thomas Williams to feed the scrum. Wales obviously with the weight advantage by quite a bit over the Italians. A good scrum by the Welsh. Brought out Thomas Williams. No, but there may be. Fusco does call for the mark. Garbisi to kick to touch.
Wales have actually made the fewest line breaks in the championship, 17. France
and it will be a line out to the Italians here at the 7th minute after a kick from Garbisi to touch.
It was a clever play by Wales there. Sort of extra looping round player that you had with the 10 and 15 was designed to try and bring the fullback, the Italian fullback up into the.
Thank you guys once again for tuning in for this afternoon's coverage of the Six Nations. Dewey Lake with the line out. It is brought down. Williams at the back is asking for it from Dewey Lake. He does get it. Looking to offload left. He gets it out. Williams once again out of the back of the ruck. Dewey Lake. Jenkins brought down to Welsh, trying to get something going here in this first half. Hawkins brought down, and they turn the ball over. Italy has it. Garbisi with a beautiful run. No, excuse me. Montiawani out to Garbisi after the turnover. Automatically back in the other end of the field here. Leno out to the wide right. Needs support. And Wales has gotten the ball back. David Jenkins trying to keep possession here. Off to his number 8, Wainwright. And a penalty on Italy deep in Welsh territory.
That was a frantic bit of defense, wasn't it? And you feel for the Italian fans there because that should have been a guaranteed try. Look, huge gap on the blind side there. No one up.
They had everything. They could have scored a try on that. The offload just wasn't quick enough. And a kick to touch by Dan Edwards, and we will have a line out for Wales back on the opposite end of the field.
I suspect he'd really enjoy himself down there.
Dewey Lake to throw in the line out on a 5-man line out. It looks like, yep, 5 men. Jenkins reaches for it, but does not get it. The Italians get possession. Off to the hooker. He is brought down. Fusco out of the back of the ruck. Looks to offload. He does. To Zuliani, number 7. Garbisi off the left boot. Montiawani will give chase. He does not get it, but will be coming back for the penalty. The knock on by Wales. Will they go for the 3 points? Garbisi will go for 3 points.
Yeah, not surprised to see that at all. Very sensible decision. Get some early points on the ball. So he comes off Ellis Mead, goes forward, and it's really what we call an accidental offside. So Alex Mann comes in, picks up the ball. He couldn't see if it had come off Ellis Mead's hand or an Italian's hand.
Garbisi looking to take the lead early in this one.
25% is Garbisi's return. Starting every game in 2025 in this championship and every game 2026. Garbisi.
And he misses. He misses the penalty. So it remains 0-0 off to the right. Not expected from a guy like Garbisi. So it remains 0-0. Thank you guys for joining once again. Garbisi with the missed penalty just now here at the 12th minute. Knock on by Wales after the restart. Italy does have possession, so it is an advantage for Italy. Fusco out wide right to Leno. Garbisi to Zuliani. He is brought down by Wainwright. Fusco guiding the traffic to the right. Offloads to his prop, Sketty. Fusco will kick off the right boot. No, he elects to go back to Garbisi. He kicks off the left boot deep. But knee to Louis Rees-Zammit, who kicks off the right boot and into touch. No, he misses touch. It looked like that was a knock-on by Fusco, the number 9. And it was. Oh, no. It was a penalty on Italy. Looked like Rees-Zammit looked to kick to touch. Fusco bobbled the ball a bit. Yeah, that was paper thin right there. But they do get the turnover. Wales ball. Dan Edwards with the kick to touch. We will have a line out coming to Wales here in the 14th minute. Deep in Italian territory. Dewey Lake to deliver the line out. Looking to see how many guys they pack in this box. Looking like Italy is expecting a lot, and they are. It is a full 7-man line out. Brought down by Wainwright. Back out to Dewey Lake. Brought down after getting it to Louis Rees-Zammit. And try time for the Welsh as Aaron Wainwright crosses here at the 14th minute. I'm on England. Wrong stream, brother.
The velocity in which he carries. Brilliant set piece play from Wales. This is a coach pleaser. First phase, hits the line, gets beyond the defense. Second phase, strong hard carry against the grain and convert. Yeah, the Italians looking a little bit surprised there. They didn't expect this. They took the ball away, so they're going to reset it, but it takes it. The clock's going to reset, but it takes it.
Oh, no. Wait. Are we coming back for this? Okay. Looking like the conversion to come. Edwards does take care of it, so it is 7-0 here at the 15th minute of the first half. 7-0 after the Wainwright try right between the posts.
Also just the slight tilt in his shoulders, just carving through that Italian defense.
The restart. Garbisi off the left boot. Pretty deep. Jenkins does bring it down. He is brought down. Thomas Williams. Looks to kick off of the right boot, and he will. But it is brought down safely by the fullback for Italy. Italy with it now. Canone is stopped. And their own end of the pitch. Garbisi off the left boot. Iowani will give the chase. Monty Iowani. Louis Rees-Zammit almost has it. Wales does get possession. Dan Edwards brought down Thomas Williams with the dummy, nothing. Off to Louis Rees-Zammit. He gets about 3 or 4 meters. He is brought down by Monticello. Hawkins brought down. Williams once again to Edwards. Italians attacking, showing some swarming defense, and they do draw the penalty in the Welsh end. Ignacio Brex with the tackle on Alex Mann. Garbisi will kick to touch, looking for the equalizer here in the 17th minute of the first half. Beautiful kick to touch will be a line out for the Italians, the Azzurri, deep in Welsh territory.
Actually plays on 2-0 each day, so they'll close that decent. I think they're going to get there to function smoothly.
Brought down by the lock, but it looks like the maul collapses pretty quickly here. Nicotera has it now. It is out to Canone. Fischetti. Getting a couple of good phases going here. The Italians off to Fischetti once again. Fusco with a nice run, 5 meters out. The Italians 5 meters out from the try line. Now 3 meters out, goes out left to Canone. Garbisi loses control and Wales kicks it into touch. Wales dodging the bullet right there. Dan Edwards kicks to touch. Oh, looks like we were coming back. Another penalty. Looks like tackle on the kicker by the Italians.
According to the latest research, quantum physics is easier to understand than rugby.
Dan Edwards kicks to touch, and it will be a line out to the Welsh. Currently up 7-0 after the try from Wainwright at the 14th minute. Dewey Lake with the line out, way overthrown. They're gonna free kick to the Italians after the terrible line out by Dewey Lake. Garbisi kicks it very, very high, not very far. Awani does bring it down. Fusco out of the back of the ruck. Back out to Garbisi. Nacho Brex. Back out to Fusco. Back out to Fischetti. The prop. Fusco once again. Garbisi. Fusco once again out of the back. Garbisi once again. No, excuse me. Monticello with it now. Wales thinks they have it. No, they do not.
Very close to the ball. Giuliani, and this time it's Wales who come up on the outside. Thomas Williams.
Thomas Williams brings down the fullback. Still Italy's ball here. Canone brought down. Fusco once again. Garbisi is going to kick off the left boot with Leno giving chase. He does not get it. It is a knock on by the Italians.
Hectic bit of play there. Like you say, Paolo Garbisi being forced to put that ball up in the air. The Welsh defensive line was standing true. So he's trying to just mix up the picture, get in behind Wales, put a chaser on and see if they can get that ball back.
A scrum to the Welsh.
Wales 25 losses in the last 7 matches. The 2 hits, one against Japan, and the first one of those.
Thomas Williams to feed the scrum. Once again, Wales with the pretty massive advantage in weight, somewhere around 90 kgs over the Italians. But the Italians holding their own in the scrum. A little bit of collapse from the left side. It is a penalty on Italy. A scrum penalty on Italy there.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, that is a big
Again, Edwards will kick to touch, and we will have a line out deep in Italian territory to Dewey Lake and Wales.
It's been a real foundation for them, the Six Nations of Wales. So you get the benefit of the doubt from the referee. There's a big pull.
Yeah, against Ireland, Marco Spagnolo, who saw the best of him, but he spick it up by Tag Furlong. As you say, lifted him up on the foot was on the shoulder.
Looks like a full line out, all 7 men deep in it. Wainwright brings it down. Hawkins is brought down. And another penalty on the Italians, deep in their own end. Siliani with the penalty for the Italians. Edwards will kick to touch and potentially a 5-meter line out to come for the Welsh. And it looks like it will be a 5-meter line out. Dewey Lake to feed this line out as Wales looks to build on the 7-0 lead here early. Well, midway point through the first half, 24th minute, almost about to be 25th minute. Dewey Lake with the line out will be a full packed in box, all 7 players in. A short line out to the lock. A little bit of trickery there. Wainwright. Okay. Italy is saying he did not hold it down. It looked like from my camera angle, it was Wainwright on his second try of the day. They will go to the TMO. He's discussing with the line referee to see what he saw, if he saw anything. We have decided to go to the TMO. They are making sure that this is a legit try, making sure there were no things broken. It was a very odd line out. Bodies up. It was a short line out. Bodies went up in the air immediately. Like you saw the Italians jumping for it, even though there was no jump for it. It was a short line out. Canone up in the air, landing on bodies. Okay. And the try stands. Wainwright with the second try on the day.
Brilliant try from the big man. A little bit of footwork, knew exactly where the grip was in between those bodies. Got it straight up.
And Dan Edwards 101 so far on kicking on the day, looking to make it 2 from 2 out wide right. And he does. And it is 14-0 for the home side in Wales. After a second try on the day from the number 8 Wainwright for Wales off the line out. After a little bit of, view that they needed to go to the TMO, it was down and it was proper. And those Welsh fans, you can see it. They want to win. Garbisi with the restart, brought down by Jenkins. Thomas Williams off the right boot and into touch. It will be a line out for the Italians.
Give his side 6 out of 10. I thought that it was Italy's worst performance of the championship against them.
Nicotera.
Certainly very good against the Scots as well and beating them in Rome.
The line out man, a full pack box for both teams on this line out. It is overthrown and picked up by the Welsh. Jenkins brought down. Luis Rezamet brings down Montiel-Wani. But the Welsh have it. They claim they do. They do have it. It is advantage for Wales, looking to build on this lead early. All the way out wide left. Edwards looks for his winger out left. Josh Adams brought down. Back out. Cycling numbers. Louis Rezamet about 7-8 meters out, right of the goalposts. Still on advantage. Still on advantage for Wales. Thomas Williams out of the back of the ruck will go all the way out, and then it is knocked forward, but we will come back for the penalty. Not releasing was the penalty.
Frantic attacking play there from Wales. Going edge to edge.
Check. Make sure you guys can still hear me.
Some really good defense from Italy. However, the slip play was very lucky not to be called for tripping up Eddie James. He kicked through the ball and then he hit the deck pretty quickly. And that would have been cynical play. That would have been a penalty. But still, Wales have a great opportunity here.
The line out for the Welsh. 5 meters out once again. This is where they just tried earlier. Aaron Wainwright, the second try on the day. Dewey Lake. They do get it. They bring it down immediately. Dewey Lake takes his way at the back of the rolling maul. He has it. He has it. They're bringing in everyone to this pack. And Lake with the try. Lake with the try at the 28th minute. It has been all Wales through the first 30 minutes of this one, 29th minute right now. After the try from Dewey Lake, the captain, off the line out, 5 meter line out. And the Italians just don't know what they're going to do. You can see the frustration already. And the conversion is good. And it is all Wales through 30 minutes here in Cardiff. Absolutely nothing to answer for the Italians. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate everyone coming to hang out and watch along with me. The restart. Jenkins brings it down. Williams out of the back of the ruck looking for support. He's going to kick off the right boot. A deep, deep kick and high kick. Garbisi. Canone brought down at the midfield point. Cusco out to Garbisi. He will kick off the left boot high. Montiawani will give chase. It is pushed back. Wells does get possession. Thomas Williams looking to go left to his flanker, and he gets nowhere. He will kick off the right boot. Thomas Williams, once again, kicking off the right boot. Montiawani coming down with it. He does have it. He does have some space, but he is brought down by Dewey Lake. Dewey Lake thinks he has it, and they do. The turnover. Dewey Lake gets the turnover off of Montiawani. Just was there quick, got his body over the ball, got his hands over the ball, and a penalty on Italy for not releasing.
The things that Wales are doing are all heartbreakers. I really will not be stepping out of this Italian side.
Edwards with the kick to touch will be a line out in the Italian end for Dewey Lake and the Welsh.
Look at Lake. He makes the tackle, spins around, gets to his feet. Importantly, he's got his hands on the ground beyond the ball.
The line out, Jenkins brings it down. Dewey Lake takes his place in the back of the maul. He has the ball. Thomas Williams is behind him. Wants it. Dewey Lake decides to roll out by himself. Does get stopped pretty quickly by the Italians. Williams. Two-man. He gets nowhere. Thomas Williams once again. Pinballing his way out. Off to Louis Rees-Zammit. He is brought down. Brex brings him down. Williams once again. Edwards to Wainwright. He is brought down. Men brought down. Thomas Williams off the right boot. And Fusco calls for the mark. Garbisi kicks to touch. We will have a line out deep in Welsh territory for the Italians. Dewey Lake to deliver the line out just on the other side of midfield for the Welsh. Defa Jenkins brings it down, back out to Dewey Lake, back out to Williams. Jenkins, Edwards, out to Louis Rees-Zammit. Nice deep run from the former NFL star. Williams to Edwards. Williams once again gets it out to his winger. Ellis Mee is brought down. And it looked like the Italians were trying to regain possession, but it was a knock-on by the Italians. It will be a scrum to the Welsh.
Yeah, he certainly is. Players. Yeah, he's going to be the one that the players will vote for week in, week out. There's all the nuts and bolts and sometimes the fancy stuff on the wing too. And when you consider the likes of Jack Morgan to come back into this team, what a leader.
35th minute here. It's been all Wales in this first half. Reflected by the score, 2 tries by Wainwright at the 14th and 25th minute, and then a try off a line out by Dewey Lake at the 28th minute.
100% success rate. 20 out of 240.
Wales has been pretty dominant in the scrum today, drawing penalties, obviously, with the weight advantage that they have over the Italians. And it looks like another. They're going to make them reset this one. Look like the Welsh were kind of just bodying them there for a moment.
Well, you wanted them to be more clinical. Wales, 3 entries into the opposition 22, 3 tries. Can't get much more clinical than that. What an improvement.
We have a scrum to Wales. Thomas Williams will feed in the scrum. The obvious weight advantage for the Welsh by somewhere around 90 kgs. It's pretty high up there as far as the weight difference in packs. They've got it. Williams has picked it up. He will go off to his right to Edwards. And Jenkins does knock it on. The Italians return fire deep in to Welsh territory. Wano pressuring deep, and they will kick to touch, and we will have a line out for the Italians. Josh Adams with the clearance. Nicotero will be delivering the line out for the Italians.
Looking up, scanning what's in behind. It's a big kick.
We're just making a change here. Wales 3's been changed. That was Francis. Unfortunately for Wales and their scrimmage is having to go.
Francis is out.
He's a player with a lot of growth in him, and that's not my fault. It's Steve Tandy's coach in the wickets for that drop. Archie Griffin.
And Archie Griffin is in for Francis. Looks to be an arm injury, perhaps. Shoulder, maybe. But Francis is in, or Francis is out for the replacement player in Archie Griffin. Line out is not won, is contested by the Welsh, and they do get it. They do have possession. Reece Zammit, or excuse me, Jenkins. They're looking for somebody. The scrum half is not there. They still have it. Wainwright comes in and picks it up, does a little chip kick, does not get it. Back to Garbisi. Excuse me, Canone. He is brought down by Reece Carey. And a turnover as Wales gets the ball right back. 38th minute, not releasing on the Italians. The Italians just shooting themselves in the foot so far in this first half. Many times. Looked like they tried to go for the quick restart. Didn't work out that well. Lamaro asking for an explanation from the official. What's going on? The official giving him an explanation, and him agreeing and walking away. Reece Carey, the big man of the match last week for Wales, already putting in that good work today. No tries on the day, but definitely putting in time when he needs to. Edwards to kick the touch for a line out here at the 38th minute. And it's just been all Wales in this first half so far. Wales big on the turnover count, having won 6 turnovers. Dewey Lake with the line out real quick out to Williams, back out to Edwards. brought down. Jenkins brought down. Thomas Williams once again looking to get things done. Wainwright, the 2 tries on the day already. Thomas Williams to James Botham. He is brought down 5 meters out, and then they turn the ball over. Italy getting a sigh of relief. They were going to score a try there, but they do get the turnover. The Italians do get possession of the ball and will kick the touch.
They just haven't been able to implement any sort of game plan. It has literally
Nice offload from Williams to Botham. But then the Italian just holding them up, bringing the ball down, and getting possession. No, excuse me, a scrum to the Italians deep in their own end. Not doing well on scrummaging so far for the day. They have struggled with the pack weight differential, like dang near 100 kgs. I think it's like 90-something kgs and weight differential. Fusco will feed the scrum. The Italians just holding however they can. They're going to ask to reset it.
Tries in this championship today. You can see the 23, just a one-match play going into this game, backs and forwards. See the 8 tries against France, 7 tries against England, 4 tries each against the Scots and the Irish, despite a much improved defensive performance. In fact, since Wales last won the championship 5 years ago, they collected just 21 match points from 20.
The scrum to Italy once again. A reset here as the official was not happy with how the last one went. Fusco will feed in. The Italians holding as well as they can. That pack weight differential. And they will kick the touch. Or BC kicks the touch. We've reached halftime from Wales. The score 21-0. Wainwright with 2 tries at the 14th and 25th minute. Dewey Lake, 28th minute off of a lineout. So that is 40 in the book. It has been all Wales through the first half. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay in my return there. It is still 21-0, 43rd minute into it, 10 phases deep for the Welsh. Thomas Williams off to his log. Thomas Williams once again out wide right to Dewey Lake, looking for his second try on the day. Second half here. And Edwards with the try out right of the posts. As it is once again, second half still continues to be all Wales all day at home in front of a loud crowd looking to get their first win of the Six Nations. And it's looking like it's going to be just that.
Here we see Italy trying to relieve the pressure, kicking. Wales were an inch kicking back. They wanted to run it. The longest series of phase play building up to this try. And how controlled it was from the likes of Thomas Williams, from Dan Edwards, dictating the left here and right here. Not yet, not yet. You could see they didn't want to pull the trigger until it was really on.
And the look of disbelief in the face of Monty Awani, looking to convert to make this a 28-0 game. And he does convert. And that becomes 28-0 by way of Wales. Look, I did not pick Wales to win this. I thought Italy was going to come out here after the result we saw against England last week. I thought Italy was going to have a real chance in this one. Not to be. You see the captain for Italy just giving it to his players, absolutely just falling apart in this last game of the Six Nations for the Azzurri. The bonus point now for the Welsh. But I did say this, if Wales was going to beat anybody, it was going to beat Italy. It was going to be Italy. Dewey Lake onto the bench for Elias, his replacement. Thomas Williams looking to kick off the left boot, and he does deep. Fusco does recover. The number 8 for Italy is stopped. Fusco out of the back of the ruck looks to go left to Carpisi. Brex to Thomas Venicello with support from Monty Awani. Back out to the scrum half, back out to the forwards. Ignacio Brex brought down. Fusco. Bartolomeo is brought down. He is in for replacement. The replacement hooker is in for the Italians. Tarpisi. Still at midfield. Absolutely beautiful tackle there by the Welsh. Thomas Williams picks up the ball. The quick turnover. The chip kick. Alex Mann chasing it down, but he does not get there. Could have been another try for the Welsh, but not to be.
Check out this defensive effort by Reece Carey once again. Big hit.
Reece Carey with the start of that turnover there.
You get 2 feet, you blast through the ruck. There, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just a little bit too much on that one for Mann.
You've got to keep that ball in hand.
Steve Tarby's made many poor decisions in this game so far. That was definitely one of them. Try number 5 was on its way. Probably.
The restart, Edwards has it for Wales. He does try a drop goal, and it is good. The drop goal from Edwards at Oh, wow.
And if we're taking the restart like that with Japanese, remember Wales haven't won a Six Nations game at home for 4 years. That was against Scotland.
Just found out they have not won a Six Nations game in 4 years at home. So that will change today. 31-0 at the 48th minute here. Once again, it has been all Wales all day. I don't know what happened to Italy. They just did not show up to play today. Marcelo brings it down after the deep kick. Montielwani about midfield. He needs help. He's not getting it. There he finally gets it and knocks it on. The Italians knock it on. Turnover at midfield. You could just see it in the Welsh fans. They are absolutely stoked with this one.
Absolutely huge.
Sure this. The big attendance, 69,000. There was around 54,000 for Wales against France. The Welsh move was low, but they
49th minute, scrum to the Welsh. Thomas Williams to feed the scrum. Once again, it's just been all Wales all day today here.
Section of the Six Nations sadly for him has gone on. Thomas, he didn't be struggling at the end of the first half. He walked very slowly in the tunnel. So Ryan Elias is all very experienced keeper. He was again in his 50th cap and a noted scrummager. 12. 5. 7. Italians. That's Christoph Ridley had a difficult first half. Certainly a lot of interesting decisions to make. Did he get the ball right? Does any referee ever get the ball right? Complicated game. A lot happening. Here comes Nicky Smith.
Smith coming on for the Welsh here at the 50th minute. Reece Kerr with another great game for the Welsh. Obviously with the score 31-0. No try on the day, but definitely.
Rodrigo Rutza takes the line on ball and Spaniolo's in possession. He got to Lameo, who scores a lot of tries for Sempre.
The line out for the Italians, really going nowhere. Trying to move a little something. The Italians just trying to get rid of this goose egg on the scoreboard, and it looks like they have scored a try in the second half here. Bartolomeo with the try. And a yellow card.
We were wondering at points, were Italy ever going to get any points on the board? But finally, they had the second minute of the game.
I believe it was the 58th minute. It's allowed scored the first points of the championship. And then they thought against Dallas and Atlanta could just be champions. They say that they can
And Garbisi does convert. It is 31-7 here in the second half. 52nd minute, and the yellow card on Wales. 9 minutes. Can Italy get back in this one? We've seen Wales happen this. They've had a lead late in games or early in games and just to fall apart in the second half. The restart. Varney, the Welsh-born Varney, is now the scrum half for the Italians. A kick deep. Louis Zemet has it. He collects at midfield, looking for space, looking for a hole. He has it. Offloads it. And pushed into touch. Could have been a potential try there.
He certainly did. I think Josh Adams just took a little bit of an exception to wondering, was it a genuine tackle or just a barge? But check out this run. Louis Zemet, normally it's a cardinal sin to run across a rugby field. You always want to be going forward, but when you've got that amount of pace, you get a bit of a wild card to be able to do it. Check out the pick up here, the hands from Josh Adams. Eddie James trying to put the burners on. And the tackle comes across. I think that was a genuine.
But a line out to the Italians. Di Bartolomeo gets the line out. The Italians have it deep in their own end now. Still another 7 minutes and some change left on the yellow card for the Welsh. Josh Adams does bring down the kick. Varney Edwards with the right boot. Alex Neeb trying to chase for it, does not get it. It goes backwards. And Monticello does get it. It is Italian ball now. Canone. Ooh. And kicked into touch. It will be a line out for the Welsh. After Brex just took a nice hit after his kick into touch.
Absolute pride in the Ulster fans, hustling at every opportunity. Underneath the Italian skin.
The Six Nations table as it stands. Lenny Kind wins the championship for them for the second successive year. Ireland doing really well at it today. 6 tries, scoring over 40 points against Scotland. It's been an incredible championship, some phenomenal rugby, huge number of line breaks, topsy-turvy results at Scotland.
The line out for the Welsh, 5 men in the box for them. They do bring it down. Jenkins? No. Sorry about that, guys. But it is stalling. That is 1. Thomas Williams gets it out. Edwards has it. Josh Adams is stopped. Williams has it out of the back of the ruck. Will go left to his prop. Brought down. Thomas Williams once again. Thomas Williams once again out of the back of the ruck to Edwards. Josh Adams has a break, but he is brought down by Varney, the Welshman playing for Italy. Elias brought down. Williams still has it. And Italy draws the penalty. Off the feet penalty on Wales.
Brilliant run from Josh Adams. This has been one of the best games of the tournament so far for Josh Adams. It's that tap tackle there, isn't it? And Monty just clips him off his feet.
Cool, Monty. Josh Adams suffered badly from injuries in recent years. Some said it's taken the edge off his pace, but he Still looks like a pretty decent performer to me. 24 tries for Wales he scored. And almost double the number of carries for Wales. Look at the game line successes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The line out to the Italians. They do bring it down. Canoni, Garbisi, the chip kick. But Wales does have it. No, they knock it on. Canoni once again, the number 8. Garbisi. And knocked into touch by the Italians. Funny with the knock into touch. 58th minute here. Score currently 31-7. It's been all Wales, but Italy showing good pressure here in the second half, especially in the last couple of minutes after the yellow card. Elias looks to be getting, a little bit of elbow stiffness there. He'll be fine, though. Thank you guys once again for joining. 31-7, all Wales this first half. Oh, hey, that's the Prince. I don't know which one that is. The one that lives in England still. Is that Prince William? You guys might let me know in the comment section there. I don't really try to follow the royal family too much. Okay.
If there is a scrum, you will get access. Okay, so we've got clarity. Thank you. Yeah, because Archie Griffin has been on the yellow card. They forced the numbers to be reduced with the contested scenario, so that leaves another player.
The line out is good to Wales. They do get it. Thomas Williams to Edwards, who kicks it off the right boot. Will give chase, but Leno has it in the back. He returns fire off the right boot. Edwards and clears for Wales into touch. It'll be a line out to the Italians. 3.5 minutes remain on the yellow card. Handed out during the try. Justin Tuperick.
Disco Josh.
Italy does get, after a long line out, Leno has it. He is brought down. Varney up. The knock on by Canone. But it went, okay. Went backwards. They're saying it went backwards. Varney gets it. And then not rolling away the penalty. Garbisi will kick to touch. We will have a line out, still with a little over 2.5 minutes on the yellow card. The Italians desperately trying to get back into this thing, down 31-7 here at almost the 60th minute. Do they have what it takes? Can they do it? Garbisi with the beautiful kick to touch. And the line out to come 5 meters out. Look to the Italians to pack the box full with the Welsh down a man and try to push this one through. Nicotera back into the game. It's a head injury assessment for the replacement, so they brought back in the starting hooker. Looking to hold. Is he over? Is he held up? He is held up by Wales. They hold him up. the starting hooker that came back in after the head injury assessment for the replacement who had scored the try. He is held up. Good on for Wales. Down a man, holding it up off the 5-meter line out. Alex Mee was the man who held it up. Good on you, young man. Good on you. Getting the hugs and shoulder bumps from his teammates, deservedly so. Especially holding the big man back like that. The restart, goal line dropout, gathered by the Italians, and they look to attack once again. Still up a man for another minute and some change. Canone brought down. Back out. Garbisi. And they strip the ball away. The advantage for Wales after the knock-on. The Welsh have it. Edwards with the right boot kick deep. Advantage over, or will we come back? We will come back for the penalty. And at the side, penalty on Italy.
Just looking over the pitch now, looking at a couple of players, hands on hips, hands on knees from the Italian side. They are looking like they're starting to feel that big defensive.
They're mentioning the Italians. Yes, they do look gassed.
Usually a sign of penalty coming in from the side. That's just fitness.
They are starting to look very tired. Just wonder what they'd expected against England last week. Physically, emotionally, all sorts of ways. Celebratory ways too.
Yeah, potentially.
There's been too much limoncello and not no meloncello. Yellow card, Springer, so actually Griffin. There he is. He's making changes. We'll see any points on the yellow card.
The line out to come to the Welsh deep in the Italian end.
Issued 4 yellow cards in that match, twice down to 13 men. No such troubles today.
Italians bringing in the reinforcements. Canone for Odiasi and Tommaso Allen on for, I believe, Garbisi or Punny at fullback. Line out good to the Welsh, back to full strength. Still up 31-7. One stop so far. Williams has it. He wants it. He has it. And the Welsh begin their attack once again here. And a penalty for not releasing.
Brilliant strength there from Minicello. You see the Welsh players trying to blast beyond the ball, but he just managed to sort of wriggle and get his hands on the ball and stay there long enough.
She was going to do a lot. It's going really well in the game. They were right up for wins in this championship. Roots, I think he is a world-class line-out operator. Has been for a long time. On the Ohio, he puts up a loose line. Ellis Mee is back there, covered the space well. He's under pressure. He had to do that very quickly indeed, and he did it pretty well.
He certainly did. That was a really high-pressure kick. Then he got a good bit of clearance on it.
31-7 still here. The Italians not done yet. Still trying to put something together here with about 15 minutes remaining in the game.
I kind of feel like Italy should have kept their hands on the ball then. recycled.
The line out to the Italians. They do lose it. The Welsh pick it up, but they do knock the ball on.
Looking today, more like the player ball.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, you've got to give credit to the entire Welsh team with the work they're doing in the breakdown. Very rarely has Thomas Williams actually had to dig out that ball. It's been there on the plate for every time. And speed.
Really unfortunate on the Lions tour to be injured so early.
65th minute here, ladies and gentlemen. Been a last couple of minutes here. The Italians have threatened at times, and then mistakes have been made. Same thing with the Welsh. They threatened at times, mistakes have been made. But we do have a scrum to the Italians. Stephen Farney will be feeding the Italian scrum. Obviously, for those of you that don't know, Stephen Varney, a product of Welsh rugby, born and raised, still playing, I believe, in Wales. I might be wrong on that one, but yeah. He feeds the ball in. The Italians holding well. The Welsh with the advantage. The Italians with the advantage off the scrum penalty. Monticello offloads. Deep run, looking to get another try. Varney all the way out wide to Monty Owani, but he is brought across the touchline. The Welsh had other plans, even after an amazing attack by the Italians. Owani just looking in disbelief. What a great attack by the Italians. Monticello with a beautiful run deep. Gets it down to the 22. Gets it off. But Owani, 6-7 meters out from the try line and carried across the deadline. And that's it. You see the frustration in the Italian faces. And then the line out goes to Wales. They have it. Just trying to eat this clock. 66th minute into this one. 31-7 the current score. Thomas Williams off the right boot and into touch and gets the Welsh out of their own tier. Or not as deep. Still on their side of the ball.
Because these two are pretty used to each other. Play against one another very frequently in the UFC. The Italians and the Flyers play for Sebre and Benetton.
Bartolomeo failing the HIA for the day. Jared Evans in now for Dan Edwards. Proper game by Edwards with the try and the drop goal. Now it is time for Jared Evans to try and close this one out with less than 13 minutes remaining. The line out to come to the Italians. They do bring it down. Back out to the hooker. The Welsh showing their defensive muscle right now as the Italians just try to get something going, something to show for this game, for this Six Nations tournament for them. Advantage for the Italians. So they will get hopefully something out of this. Varney, back to Monticello, BC. Monticello to Brax. No. To Tomaso Allen. They've got it. They still have possession. Varney. Still advantage for the Italians. Varney getting shoved off the ball. The Italians, are they going to get something here? 1 meter, meter and a half out. They've got advantage. They've got it. Garbisi to Allen. Tommaso Allen with the try.
It's unbelievable how long it's taken Italy to finally get some kind of play together in this game. Well, it's a pretty hard stranglehold on it. But credit to Italy. They've managed to find a way to get back in, to string some phases together. Show the type of attack that we've seen so far in this tournament.
Tommaso Allen with the try, the conversion to come from Garbisi. And off to the left. Score remains 31-12 to the Welsh here late. 69th minute, about to be 70th minute. Almost 10 minutes left to go in this one. Wales looking for their first win on the Six Nations this year. First win at home in 4 years. And it looks like they have gotten both today here in front of a great crowd at Principality Stadium. I keep wanting to call it Millennium Stadium. I think that's what we grew up with it being called. Unless that's a different stadium. With a restart to come. Jared Evans, Canone out for the Italians. A pretty deep kick, but a low kick. Do the Italians have it in them to score another one? Varney off the right boot. The Italians do regain possession, but some bobbled passing there. Return fire from Louis Rees-Zammit. And he does not get it, though. Garbisi gets it and returns fire deep into touch. And we will have a line out for the Welsh.
Counter-attack. Takes the ball, kicking behind, just an ugly bounce. She wanted to pop up there. It just doesn't quite.
Well, basically comes out like the Juventus left back. I'm not sure. He's a model. He's a model.
Alex Mann out for Cracknell. He is in now. Line out good to the Welsh. Packing in those bodies. Another good game from Alex Mann. Cracknell for his replacement, but good line out here. Oh, the Italians strip it. The Italians have the ball. Varney out of the back of the ruck. All the way out wide to Louis Leno. Lina. Still got it. Italians pressuring Monticello. 22 meters out. Varney gets it. Quick movement with the ball. Welsh looking tired here in the remaining minutes of this game. Do the Italians have what it takes to come back from this huge deficit? And they look like they're looking to make that happen. Monty Awani out wide left, and the try. Is this going to count? We are probably going to go to the TMO on this one. Already discussing it. The line referee is going to go to the TMO on this one just to make sure his feet were inside on that one. This will definitely have to go to the TMO. Matt Carley bringing attention to the touchline. We will look at the TMO on this one. Let's see what we've got here from the TMO. I mean, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Me brought him down. That's going to be close. That's going to be close. Me just, oh, dude, that's going to be close. Me with just the great tackle, kind of bringing him down. I don't think this is going to stand. Yeah, I don't think this is going to stand because it looked like his foot was already across the line before the ball touched down.
Yeah, I think it is a both at the same time. I think his leg actually does touch the side.
Hold on. Come on. So, right. Yeah, no, he's already out. He was out before the ball even hit the ground. He was out already. His left leg was already on the line and going over it when the ball touched. No try. No try on that one. Monty Owani denied a try at the 71st minute. What a soul cry. Yeah, man, these guys are crushed. You can just tell. After so much just excitement after beating England for the first time, they've come into this round and absolutely just didn't show up. 31-12, the score remains 31-12. And line out for Wales deep in their own end. The Italians are going to do everything they can to try and get this one. They do not. Packing it in. Italy just doing anything desperate to try and get their hands on this ball. But they do not get it. And a kick to touch by the Welsh. Thank you guys for joining me today as we enjoy the second game of the 3 games of the Six Nations. Unfortunately, I will not be covering the final game on the day. As it is Saturday, and I have things to do. I can't just sit and watch rugby all day, unfortunately. I got, big boy responsibilities, unfortunately. Line out. The Italians have it. Brought down. Marcelo brought down. Barney has it. Once again, attacking. Once again, showing ferocity. Showing that they are not done in this one, even at the 73rd minute. Barney off to his left. Barney decides to go right this time to Brex. Barney goes back left. 6th phase, 7th phase coming into it. Barney once again. The Italians just doing it bit by bit by bit. 9 phases deep. Barney has it once again. Still at the 22-meter line for the Italians. Still just trying to get something going. Now 10 phases deep. Looking for a gap. They think they have it, but no, they do not. Kicked into touch. Me has been all over Iwani today, and that continued right there. Garbisi tried to chip kick to Iwani, but Me was just right there with him and knocked him out of the way. Line out once again for the Welsh, deep in their own territory. Same place that we're at just a few moments ago. Long line out and knocked on by the Welsh. Both knocked on. Okay.
As we look at the events in the Six Nations player of the match contenders, Nate Wainwright, Edwards, and Ben and Jill.
The scrum. to come here in the 74th, almost 75th minute, about to be 75th minute here, 31-12. The Welsh just coming in and showing that they were not done with this tournament, that they wanted to go out on a high point, and they have proven that today at home in front of a crowd in Wales. The scrum to the Italians. Varney will feed it in.
Standing up for their team.
Scrum collapsing almost immediately. Collapsing the scrum on the Welsh. So a penalty deep in Welsh territory. They will come for another scrum.
2 tries in the last 5 minutes gets them a losing bonus point. They have 9 points in the they've never scored more than 11 points in the Six Nations. A losing bonus point would take them to 10. Also never finished higher than 4th in the Six Nations, twice, 2007 and then 13 years ago.
The scrum to the Italian, 76th minute. Varney will feed the scrum. Once again, collapsing. Just eating this clock away in the closing minutes. Official giving warnings to the Welsh about collapsing the scrum.
You might remember when Italy won in Wales in round 5 4 years ago. That ended a run of 36 consecutive losses in the Six Nations. Eduardo Tagliani tried after a couple of break from the goal. So this win for Wales today is going to end another painful run of 15 consecutive Six Nations losses.
Good scrum from the Italians. They do retain possession. We've got an injury on the Italian side. The replacement prop is down. The Italian trying to get something here out of this. And a try for the Italians.
Lovely bit of interlinking play between the Italian backs then.
Marine with the try here at the 77th minute. And they are checking to make sure it was grounded.
It's been quite a complicated game for Crystal Ridley and the Skittles to adjudicate on.
Is that short?
That is short. That is short. Yeah, that is short. No try for Marin. That is short. Yeah, that's short. Yep, they're going to go to the TMO. I can guarantee you that's short. From that camera angle, it looks like it, but when you see it from the opposite one, he is short. That is short. And that is a knock-on, no try for the Italians. 77th minute, game almost over. 31-12. What a great effort from the Welsh today at home. Just wanting something positive to come out of the Six Nations, and they finally look like they had it this final game of the tournament.
Speaking of who, they've obviously got the coaches, poker face, which all good coaches cannot show a pinch of emotion until a final whistle. But deep inside, they must be feeling a bit of joy.
Williams off for the game. What a proper effort from him today, and the win for the Welsh. 78th minute, scrum to the Welsh. Just looking to eat off this last 2 minutes of time and come away with a win, their only win of the Six Nations tournament. And they draw the penalty from the Italians at the scrum. So it will be a kick to touch.
It's very warming to hear such an atmosphere in this stadium after all this time.
Oh, it certainly is. You talk about that run of losses that Wales have had. I've been at every single one of them. And this is the first time in a long time that I'm on the 70th
Line out to come. Yeah, no disagreement. Aaron Wainwright, the man of the match. No disagreement whatsoever. The 2 tries in the game. Absolutely carrying the weight for his squad. And a proper game from him. The line out to come for the Welsh. Overthrows the line out, but they do get possession. It looks like, yep, they do keep possession. Sloppy line out from the Welsh, but they do get possession. Just eating off these last 45 seconds of this game. They still have it. 30 seconds left in this match. 31-12 in all Wales today. And the penalty on the Welsh. So the Italians get one more crack at this. $15 seconds left. Just waiting for that siren to go off. And we are at extra time, the last scrum of the game. Potentially, Varney will feed it to the Italians. The Welsh want to do everything they can to try and get this ball. They collapse. Penalty. On advantage. Garbisi. Varney is brought down. 5 meters out. The Italians. And yeah. Garbisi with the try.
Lovely bit of play here from Italy. Initially spotted by Stephen Bardi down that long side. Interlinking play back in. Great offload off the deck.
Looking to potentially convert his own try. Unfortunately, too late. They will not get the bonus point. They just did not score enough tries. They needed 4 to get the bonus point and the loss. He does convert. No, he does not. And that is full time, ladies and gentlemen. 31-17 from Wales as Wales gets the victory. Give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a huge start for the Florida Dragons. Is that too much of an exaggeration? The important thing is the big W for China, and they still finish with a win streak.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is full time. I just wanted to thank once again Conlu for letting me take his lives over. For everybody that doesn't know, this is the mascot for my channel. If you know the Fairweather Rugby fan, you will know this beautiful little mug right here of Lady. This is our doggo. She is a pavement special, Township, USA. Actually, we got a DNA test on her, so we do know what she is now. But I just want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you guys again soon. Now, say bye, Lady. Bye, everybody.
I saw the highs of the wins in 2018, 2019.